Hey everyone, welcome back to part two of my Upcycled Travel Notebook series. Today I'm showing you how I created a hidden envelope spine, a secret journaling, transformed the original covers into sturdy writing board, and added a custom tuck-in for an interactive twist. Here I filmed the covers and the tool that I will use to give it those rounded edges, and it's not necessary to round the edges. It's completely up to you, but I find it helpful in terms of what I'm trying to achieve. And here's the front and the back cover of the writing board. It turned out really neat. I'm going to assemble the spine. You'll need a piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 11, and you want to score on the 11-inch side at 5 1/8 inch. Then you're going to score at 5 5/8 of an inch, then 5 7/8, 6 1/8, 6 3/8, and then 6 5/8. You're going to then fold all your lines, and I'm going to show you next where you're going to add double-sided tape, which is super important to make that spine, okay? Just like so. And after you remove the backing from the double-sided tape, you're going to assemble the spine there that will hold the envelope spine mechanism in place. Now, in terms of altering the guided notebook, I want some flexibility on the front and the back pages, so I'm using Gaffer's tape and I'm measuring the exact length, if you will, of the spine, and that will give me the flexibility when I'm writing, jotting down my thoughts, and having that back and forth motion with the pages. And here I'm just giving it a trim, and I also trimmed the edges on the journal with my corner rounder. Next, we're going to make the front and the back covers of the journal, and you're going to need two pieces of cardstock for the front and back, and then two additional pieces of the digital paper, and it's just to give it some heft. And here I want to show you that each envelope was covered with a digital paper from my collection to add extra color and texture to the envelopes, and also a little notch on the top that will come in handy. And here I added two pockets. One will hold things of your choice, and the other one will hold the back cover of the journal. I think it's a fun, unique twist that you can consider using in your project as well. And I love how it fits nicely into the pouch. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for part two of the series. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for part three, where we will be working on page tabs, embellishments to complete this upcycled notebook. Thank you so much, and happy creating.